Declan Rice will end his career as a better Premier League midfielder than Gerrard.
Put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. What are we doing here?
He reminds you a lot of Gerrard.
Robbie.
He reminds me a lot of Gerrard.
Robbie.
Robbie. Declan Rice will end his career as a better Premier League midfielder than Gerrard.
Put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. What are we doing here? Put it in the bag. Declan Rice and Gerrard in the same sentence. Put it in the bag.
What do you mean in the bag?
Put the fries in the bag. What are we doing here? Declan Rice and Steven Gerrard.
There's nothing wrong with that statement.
Are you joking?
Declan Rice.
Are you joking?
Well, I don't like the
How
will.
is Declan Rice
Hold on. I don't like the will. Could end his, because he ain't won the titles yet. He's got to win the titles.
Well, anyone,
could end his career with a better Premier League. Read that. Premier League. Not Champions League. Premier League. Because although Gerrard was brilliant, he never won the Premier League, did he? Never won, never took
R9,
Liverpool.
R9 didn't win the UCL.
Never took. Well, then if he's doing the same, you might say.
So is Salah a better Champions League player than R9?
I'm on about Premier League. I'm just going off what the statement says. I don't like the will, because you can't say will yet, because, you know, and I love Gerrard, and Gerrard's an exceptional player, but he never won the Premier League. And there's the famous slip-up.
No, I hear it.
The famous slip-up. That if that happened now, man wouldn't say that's a slip. Man would say, yeah, you bottled the league because you slipped at that moment when you could have won the league.
Oh, I hear it. People are going to talk about the slip.
That's not as far-fetched a statement. At the moment, you can't put him in the league of.
So are you just going by accolades then? Because
hold on.
If you're going as a player, Declan Rice is nowhere near him. So
at the moment.
No, I'm talking about as even.
Let me just say this. At the moment,
in the future, because you're saying in the future.
At the moment, you can't, right? Because Gerrard has proved it over many, many years. But I'm telling you, this guy.
So if Declan Rice wins one Premier League, wins one Premier League, does that make him a better Premier League midfielder
we have to see.
in the future?
We have to see throughout his career. But I'm telling you this, right? Declan Rice is a complete midfielder. He's got everything in his game. He reminds me a lot of Gerrard because he reminds you a lot of Gerrard.
Robbie.
He reminds me a lot of Gerrard.
Robbie.
Robbie. He reminds me a lot of Gerrard.
What do you mean he reminds? What does he remind you of Gerrard? How does he remind you? He runs around a lot.
Is that what Gerrard did then, running around?
No, I'm saying because Gerrard could do Gerrard would go right back, be the best right back. Cam, he'll be the best 10, be the best DM, he'll be the best centre midfielder.
That's the same. Declan Rice played defensive midfielder, he's the best. If Declan Rice played number 8, he's the best. The other day he had to play right back, wicked, right? The man could come and if you say to Declan Rice,
would be the best
hold on. If you say Declan Rice, pick the ball up and drive through the heart of the midfield, he'll do that.
Bro,
if you say to Declan Rice, yo, hit a 30-yard pass right into the toe of Saka, he'll do that. If you say Declan Rice, take a free kick, bang bang, you saw them.
He scored 2 free kicks in his whole career.
You saw the free kicks.
He scored 2 in his whole career.
If you say to Declan Rice, if you say to Declan Rice, yo, go and take a corner. Best deliverer of a set-piece corner in the Premier League, right? Probably in Europe. Got in last season. You keep looking at the camera. Last season,
Robbie,
got into the UEFA Team of the Year.
You think?
Right. The only thing he ain't got at the moment. The only thing he ain't got is the accolades.
He's won something for West Ham, so I think that's a big thing to go and win something for West Ham. I know it's a conference league.
for Arsenal, he ain't got the accolades yet, right? But for England, you could argue that he's been better for England already than what Gerrard was for England. Gerrard didn't really do it for England, did he?
What's Declan Rice done for England?
Listen, he's been a stalwart.
Robbie,
listen, hold it. Let me finish. He's been a stalwart for England since he's been playing for England. They've done a lot better than when Gerrard was there.
He got beat out by Xavi Simons. What did you think?
Listen, they've got to the semi-finals of the World Cup. They've got to the quarterfinals. They've got to the finals of the Euros.
Yeah, but
Declan Rice has been at the heart of that.
Does that make Stones better than Rio, Terry and that?
No, but Declan Rice, listen, who's one of the first players, if not the first player on the team sheet, apart from Harry Kane, who's the next first player on that team sheet for England?
Bukayo Saka. What are we doing here?
Declan Rice and Saka. To be fair, it's Declan Rice and Saka. Declan Rice this summer, come the summer, unless he's injured, right? They've already given him his ticket for the plane. They've already said, yeah, Rice, see your ticket.
I know that.
See your ticket at first class.
The streets are saying Wharton and Anderson might take his train in the coming years.
You must be mad.
But
no one ain't taking that guy's position right now.
I'll say it now.
What he ain't
no one
got,
talking about Gerrard's
what he
corners.
ain't got.
He's not better.
What he ain't got the accolades that Gerrard. I'm saying, remember what I said, what I'm saying, could. I'm not saying will.
I'm saying
Gerrard has already done it.
Won't.
It's already proven.
I'm saying
no,
won't.
You can't say won't.
I'm saying won't.
You can't say won't.
No. Well, cool. No, I'll never say a man can't do something.
Because remember,
like I
said,
he does.
Remember I said, right, Gerrard, right, the slips and all them things, he never really didn't really, listen, even though he was carrying that team for a lot of time, he never carried them to a title.
Yeah, and I understand he didn't carry the title, but also Arsenal's team is much better than any of the Liverpool teams that Gerrard had to play in terms of the overall balance of the team. Let's be honest about it. As I said, Declan Rice couldn't go in the 10 and do what Gerrard done with Torres. No chance.
Declan Rice will play anyway.
As an eight,
it's
we
the
know
same
Steven Gerrard is on.
As I said, it reminds me, puts me in mind of Gerrard because he can play anywhere.
No, look at me. Look at me.
Look at me. He can play anywhere.
Look at my eyes. No one is talking about Steven Gerrard and how good he was about corners. No one is talking about Gerrard and saying how good he is.
It's not just corners. It's not just corners.
No one is
I'm giving you some of the things he's good at.
No one is talking.
I'm giving you.
You think anyone would sit there and go, oh, you know what? Gerrard was well good at corners, you know? No one's saying that.
See, this is where the mistake you make, right? Because that's a very important part of the game. I remember someone was saying to me the other day, oh yeah, Arsenal, yeah, set piece FC. I go, yeah, well, everybody gets set. Hold on, let me just say, everybody gets set pieces. Then why can't you put that delivery in then, this perfection literally every time that enables your players to score
Gerrard
from?
was a wonderful set piece taker, by the way.
He was a wonderful. That's why Declan Rice puts me in mind of him. I'm not saying he's there yet.
Kevin De Bruyne
I qualified that at the start to say I'm not saying he's in Gerrard's category yet, but the question says he will end his career. He's at the start of his career still. The guy's only 24, 25. He's got a long way to go.
He's a grown-ass man, but that's fine.
He's 25. He's got a long way to go. He's already won, you know, like he dragged West Ham to a Conference League, so we can see that he can drag a team, like what Gerrard's done. And now, if he does, let's just say this season, if he won a title, right? And let's just say in his career, with Arsenal, he wins, say, 2-3 titles.
Well, yeah, accolades-wise, you're going to say...
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm just saying, are you talking...
He's got the ability.
If you're talking accolades or better player, there are guys like Drinkwater who have got more...
Drinkwater. Steven Gerrard himself.
I'm saying...
Steven Gerrard himself, the man, who I rate and respect as one of our best ever players in the last, 20 years, right?
Yeah, of course.
He said himself, Declan Rice is world class. They don't like to put respect on this guy's name. Lots of other fans, for some reason, don't want to put the proper respect on this guy's. He's already world class now. Is Declan Rice world class?
No, not for me. Just before. Not far off. No,
I mean not far off. Why is he not world class?
Me, because everyone has a different...
UEFA team of the
last year didn't deserve to be in it. Didn't deserve to be in it.
Who should have been it instead of it?
PSG midfield, probably alone.
Who?
Vitinha.
He was in it, Vitinha.
Okay, Pedri.
Pedri's better than Declan Rice?
Yes, he is.
Nah, man, get out of here.
Declan Rice has to argue with Caicedo, and that's by the way, that's
better than Caicedo.
That's no slight on Caicedo.
Another thing,
Caicedo's a baller, bro.
He is a baller. He is a baller. I'll tell you another thing Declan Rice has got, leadership qualities.
He does. And
leadership, leader on the pitch.
So does Jordan Henderson.
Who leads by example. Come on. Henderson can't talk.
Declan Rice is in a Jordan Henderson argument. Kevin De Bruyne.
Taking the piss.
No, I'm not. Kevin De Bruyne can talk to Steven Gerrard. For me, Steven Gerrard's still better, but Kevin De Bruyne is in that
quality.
Kevin De Bruyne is like in that Gerrard dead man's conversation.
Of course.
Rice doesn't just walk over.
No, but Kevin De Bruyne, his career is finished now, and he's done his accolades. That's what I'm saying.
Kevin De Bruyne was in that conversation 3 minutes ago, though.
I'm saying that the reason why people don't put Rice in that at the moment, and the reason why you can't put him with Gerrard at the moment, he ain't got the accolades to show. But if he's got those accolades to show, he's going to be in that conversation, I'm telling you.
We'll agree to disagree on that one.
If he gets those accolades, he's going to be in that conversation. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you how important a player Declan Rice is, right? If Arsenal to win the league this season, he's going to play a mega part in it, as he's been doing it this season.
I agree with that, though.
If England are to win the World Cup, Rice has to play an important part in that. Am I lying?
England one, I'm like this, but Premier League one, I agree.
What do you mean you're
England
like
one, I'm
this?
No, but
If
no one
England-
talks about it. Declan Rice got spun by Xavi Simons. No one talks about Declan Rice in England.
One spin.
No,
I
no,
don't
he got
even remember
done.
that.
He got done up. He got done
Declan
up.
Rice is a world-class player.
That's fair. I don't think he's quite there.
Real Madrid right now would love to have Declan Rice.
They have Valverde.
Right? Real Madrid, I was reading it the other day where their president said, I would love to have Declan Rice in my team. Yeah?
Boy, we'll see, man.
You don't want to put respect on the guy, but when he starts getting them,
Declan Rice is a good
when he
player.
starts getting them
I think he's a very good player.
a very world-class player.
For me, I feel like
World-class.
you see
Give
that.
me five midfielders that play in his position in world football right now. That's better than
Are we doing 8 or 6?
8. That's where he's playing this season. 8.
Because I feel like he's like a hybrid 8-6.
He can play anywhere, bro. Just like what's what you said about Gerrard, where he can play everywhere. You're even saying now he can play everywhere.
Yeah, no.
But you want to disrespect
I don't
the
believe
man.
he can play in the 10. As I said, he could do what Gerrard done.
He can play anywhere, bro. He can play anywhere. Like, this guy probably
playing in the 10. Let him do his box crashing thing. He doesn't play in the 10.
He can play anywhere.
I do believe he's a top player. I feel like you see that world-class status. Like, do you know how long it took fans to give Harry Kane the world-class status?
Harry Kane, listen, even me, I used to question it, right?
Yeah.
And when I look back on it, I was wrong because and that's why I'm saying it, accolades. That's what I'm saying, accolades, because the reason why I never used to put it.
Look what Salah one season wonder for 3 years.
The reason why I never used to put it on Harry Kane, because I used to say, yeah, but he ain't won nothing, right? But then when I really think about it, he was world class because the numbers he used to put up every season was crazy.
It's a joke.
Right, so he was world class. Maybe a little bit of the Tottenham thing came into it and all that. I didn't want to admit it, but he was world class.
Understandable.
He was, right? It's the same with Rice. He's already world class, but for everybody to recognise it, he needs. That's why I want this guy to get a title. There's 2 players I really want to get this title. I want to see. Oh, listen, I want us to win the title for the fans, but I'd love for both Declan Rice and Saka, for people to finally put on their name world class once they win them titles.
I'm one who says I do feel like you can be world class without the accolades. I do feel like there are certain players who, like, you know, Harry Kane is one of the most obvious ones. But I feel like I'm same thing with Saka. I think Saka's just below that level of world class.
Just needs the accolades.
And I think it's fair to say because a lot of our players have had to go through that.
Yeah.
So, like, even cool. I know Salah won the.
So then, what's wrong with me saying could at the end of his career? Let's see.
I don't know. Listen, no one saw Dembele getting a Ballon d'Or. So anything can happen in football. But for me, I disagree.
Before you go, Mons, where can people find you?
Well, of course, Big Six Bands, obviously, do you know what I'm saying? I found all the comedy, jokes and banter about the Premier League, man. Tune in, lock in, and get some laughs.
All right, make sure you check it out. We're going to put a link in the description. But once again, bro, thanks for coming down.
Appreciate having me, man.